Eric Overby once stated, "The only way we will love our neighbors as ourselves is by getting to know our neighbors, even in the midst of our differences." Hello, my name is Caleb Hughes and I'm 14 years old. My major that I hope to pursue in the future is criminal justice. My career pursuits are to finish high school, to go to the University of Xavier, to get my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, to go to law school, to pass the bar, and finally become a lawyer. My family includes myself, my younger sister, my older sister who is a 6th grade math and science teacher, my mom who is a real estate agent for Brokers Real Estate, and finally my dad who is an engineer for Townsend Engineering Company. With all that being said, now I will start to share some objects that represent me. The first object that represents me is my cologne. This represents me because everywhere that I go, I'm wearing it. It does not matter if I'm going to school, going to work out, or going to the grocery store, or just anywhere in public, I'm always wearing it. That is why this represents me. The second object that represents me, in my opinion, is my AirPods. I feel like these represent me because everywhere that I go, I have them in. Even if I'm listening to music, listening to a podcast, or watching a video, I will always have these in. The last object that I feel represents me are my baseball sunglasses. Now, these aren't limited to being my baseball sunglasses, but I mostly wear them on the baseball field. And sometimes I will wear them out in public or when I'm going to school if it's insanely sunny outside. But for a baseball game, it does not matter if it's sunny or cloudy outside, I will always wear these. These represent me because I'm always wearing them at every baseball game and sometimes even out in public. With all that being said, these are all the objects that represent me. Now I will start to share a lesson about communications that I have learned through a movie. That movie being The Blind Side. In the movie, a boy named Michael Orr is out on a playground, and Michael, for some context, is not a very great speaker. He's very shy, and he never knows what to say to people, so he just remains quiet. A boy named RJ comes up to Michael and starts to have a conversation with him. Michael, being very shy, does not talk back at all, but RJ keeps going and finally gets Michael to talk. After a while, Michael and RJ become really great friends, and Michael eventually moves in with RJ, and RJ's parents eventually adopt Michael to avoid homelessness. Later in the movie as well, Michael becomes a very great high school football player and eventually gets drafted into the NFL. The lesson that I have learned from this movie is that it takes a little while to get comfortable with people. But after you get comfortable with a person, you can create a great friendship. And you never know, maybe even that friendship can go way, way farther. Now I would like to share some words that represent me from worst to best. The first word is patient, the second word is calm, the third word is is hardworking, the fourth word is dedicated, and the fifth word is strong. Why I picked these words is because they all represent me. And the final word, strong, is not like physical strength, but I am strong mentally. So, in conclusion, this has been my self-introduction speech. I hope you guys have had a good time learning a little bit more about myself, and I cannot wait to learn a little bit more about you guys. In conclusion, this has been my self-introduction speech, and I will now end on a quote by MPL Maxim, who once said, "The reason for communication is to get a response." I hope you guys have a very great day, and I will see you guys later.